So today we are going to make a whistle. Standard recipe for a whistle is you need a mouthpiece and a hollow cavern for the air to come in and go around, an aperture where the air oscillates. That's what makes the sound. It vibrates back and forth. That's the noise that you get when you hear the. That needs to be at a 45-degree angle for you math people. That's bisecting a 90-degree angle. That's pretty important so that you get that music out of there. And of course the final part is a lot of hot air coming through that. So let's go ahead and build our whistle. Make sure that you wedge your clay really well, getting rid of all of those air bubbles. You know, a variety of different ways to do that by now. Smacking it in your hand is a great way to do that. Shape it into a pear shape, so it's going to be a little bit thicker at one end and thinner at the other. And so then grab it by where the stem of the pear would be, and you start making a pinch pot out of it toward the thicker end of that pear. And you just keep going, pinching and turning, just like regular pinch pots. You know how to do it by now. And you just pinch and turn. And keep going until the walls are nice and even. And you have a good pinch pot. Now the only thing that's going to be different about this pinch pot is that it's going to be thicker at one end. And that actually is going to be the mouthpiece for this pot. So once you have it to your liking, go ahead and pinch it close, and now you have two lips closed like a mouth, and then you want to zipper them closed with a scoring tool. You can either use one of those wooden dowels or a paper clip, and zipper it closed, and then smudge that clay together so that it creates a sealed chamber on the inside, and make it nice and smooth and get it into the shape that you desire it to be. At this point, once again, you can press on the outside of it to get the shape that you want because of the air pressure on the inside. The next thing that we need to do is to form the mouthpiece. And so one of those sides is going to be flatter on top, and just imagine that is where the whistle is going to blow through. And then that thicker area that you made earlier is where the actual air is going to go into. I've drawn a little line here just to show you to keep in mind where the wall is and how thick it is. So you can shape it with a popsicle stick, and then you're going to slide that popsicle stick into the inside of it, and take another popsicle stick, and you're going to take away the chunk that is going to be the aperture, and that's where all of the air is going to come out. Now just remember that it's important to have that 45-degree angle so that you can have the air whistling across that point and making the noise. So you just do that and keep shaping it until you get it right. Open up that opening. You want the opening in itself to be square shaped, and then once it's like that, then you should be good to go. So take a variety of tools, but make sure that your cuts are flat so that you have flat surfaces where the air is being split. And from this point, it's just a matter of experimentation until you get to the point where you get to try and blow through it and see if there is music. So the last thing that you want to do is poke a couple of holes in it if you want to change the pitch, of course. So if you want to do that, poke a couple of holes in it, and then you are able to make an ocarina that has different tunes.